In today's video, we're going to take a look at the Euro USD. I'll show you some key levels to watch, as well as exactly how I'm trading this pair over the coming weeks. And we'll also look at the DXY, the US dollar index. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right in. I hope you guys are doing well. I was on vacation last week, so it's good to be back. And by the way, guys, before I get started, if you did take advantage of the promo that I ran a couple weeks ago and you have not received an invitation link to our group, I am working on it, so I will get that out to you this week. I got about half done before vacation, and I'll get to the rest this week. Okay, so looking at the Euro USD daily time frame, we have a few things going on here for this pair, and this has played out really nicely. If you've seen some of my recent videos, we were talking about this fake out back here in July. Okay, so you can see that we have this equidistant channel off of these highs up here, and also these highs from last year and the lows so far in 2023. So we have a nice well-defined channel. This up here was a fake out. And anytime you get a fake out like this to one side of a pattern, you do typically get an extended move in the opposite direction. So for the Euro USD, that meant the move lower. And we have seen a nice trend develop from this area right around 1.12. Now, it did get kind of choppy. However, we are in the summer months, so that is pretty typical for the forex market and really just about any financial market. So you can see this is the consolidation that I'm referring to right before that breakdown of this trend line, which, speaking of, you can see that going back here to the lows from September of last year, we've got these three lows down here, and we've also got this low and this one right before the breakdown. So you can see breakdown here, and so far we've seen a nice continuation of this trend. Now, will we see a retest of that trend line? It is possible. However, I don't think it's likely given where the DXY is trading, which we'll talk about next. So for the Euro USD, you can see here that off of these lows, which this is also a level that I've had in my chart now for several weeks, based on these lows back here, you can see you retested on Friday, retested once again. However, the Euro is looking relatively weak. So this is not where you want to try to short this market or really any market just because it is sitting right there at support as of now. In this case, you'd either want to look for shorts up here in this area, which you can see we got a retest of these lows earlier today. So if you missed that, the alternative here is to wait for a sustained break below this area right around 1.0845. Sustained break below this, retest up here as resistance for that move down here toward the bottom of that channel right around 1.073. So again, it is sitting at support right now. So in my opinion, this is not where you want to try to short the Euro. That's just my opinion, not financial advice. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the DXY, guys. And if you are enjoying this video, be sure to smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon for notifications. And also, if you guys do want to join our trading group, we talk about the forex market, crypto, and also stocks. I share my trades in real time. I provide exclusive setups to members. I'm in there for hours every single day. I also post a members only video every single day that covers 5 to 10 different markets. So if you want access to that, see the link in the description here on YouTube, or if you're on the website, click on the button at the top that says trading group, and you will see the link to join right there. This is the last month, guys, that I'm going to offer lifetime access for $297. Okay, $297 is the price. It is going to continue to go up through the end of this year. So once again, see the link in the description here on YouTube, or if you're on the website, click on that trading group link at the top and you will see the link to join our group right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the DXY here, the US dollar index. And a few things happened here recently over the past few weeks that I've made videos about. If you guys have seen those videos, you know about the reclaim down here at 100.8. I talked about this area a lot for the DXY. This reclaim back here was bullish. You can see retest here. Same thing with that June low. We got the retest here and retest right on that level. Okay, so I've talked about both of these earlier this year, saying that both of these instances were bullish for the dollar. And we've continued to see this uptrend continue here for the DXY. And it also closed above this area of confluence right around 102.8. Okay, so I am bullish on the dollar. I have been bullish on the dollar ever since it reclaimed this area around 100.8 earlier this year. And you can see where this trend line right here, we've talked about this a lot in these videos, but you can see we've got the trend line on the 3-day time frame going back here to the lows in 2021. We've got the lows through here, the low here, and again, the reclaim here recently. Now, you can also see that we do have a descending trend line off of some of these highs. So we've got the highs from right up here, this one, these highs through here, and also this one. So this area, the fact that the DXY was able to reclaim this on the higher time frames, as I said, is, in my opinion, bullish for the dollar. In fact, it is very bullish to the point where I do think that we are likely to see the DXY come up here and retest this imbalance between 109 and 110 sometime later this year. Now, it's not going to be a straight line. We are likely to see a lot of chop, through here, especially with the summer months. But again, I do think that with this reclaim, I do think that the push up toward 109 to 110 over the coming months is likely for the DXY. Now, looking in the short term for the DXY, because again, it is not going to be a straight line, you can see where the dollar is having some trouble right here around 103.50. We've got the highs from back here. This has been a pivot for the DXY going back here to the highs and lows from May and June. So right now, this is still resistance for the DXY, just as we're seeing support at 1.0845 for the euro. So it is going to take a sustained break above this from the dollar in order to extend the rally up there toward the highs between 104.30 and 104.50. So if we do get a sustained break above here, again, this flips to support, and we're likely to see that push up here toward the 104.30 area. Now from there, we could see some more consolidation through here before we get that next leg higher. And alternatively, if we do see the DXY rotate lower once again, this entire area down here is going to be support. That area the dollar bounced from today, this is what I've told members about recently, right around 103. That has been the floor now for the DXY over the past few days. Okay, so I continue to be bullish, although the dollar is technically at resistance today, so you do have to be careful. Flipping back to the euro, though, if we line that up with the euro, what I think we could see here from this pair is whether we get the break here or not today. I do think that from this area, so right between 1.0845 and also these lows and this closing price, right here around 1.087, I do think that if we get the close, even down here in this area, something like this for the Euro USD is likely over the coming days. Get that retest around 1.073. And the way that lines up for the DXY is potentially we get that breakout from this area around 103.50 for that push up here toward the highs. So something like this for the DXY, maybe some consolidation from this area once we do get that retest. Now, the only thing that would negate this is if the DXY rotates lower, takes out both of these trend lines all the way down there toward about 102.50. If we were to get something like this, then this up here becomes the fake out, and that would be bearish for the dollar. But again, I am bullish on the dollar as long as it's above this area down here. And the same thing for the euro. I'm bearish on the euro as long as it is below areas like this here around 109.30. So the euro is at support today. So once again, be careful. But I do think that just based on the structure, based on the fake out that we saw back there in July, so this fake out up here, also that recent break of this trend line from 2022, I do think that once again, a move down here toward 1.073 is the likely outcome for the euro over the coming days. All right, that's it for today's video. I hope it helped. If it did, be sure to smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon for notifications. And don't forget to join our trading group, guys. Last month, it is going to be $297 for lifetime access. See the link in the description, or if you're on the website, click on that link that says trading group and you will see the link to join our group right there. Trade well this week, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.